Importing antique book restoration and conservation supplies. Welcome back to our video series on customs brokerage and international trade. In today's episode, we're going to explore the fascinating world of importing antique book restoration and conservation supplies. This specialized field requires a thorough understanding of customs regulations and procedures, so let's dive in and discover what it takes to successfully import these unique items. When it comes to importing antique book restoration and conservation supplies, one of the key considerations is ensuring compliance with customs regulations. Customs brokers play a vital role in guiding importers through the complex process and ensuring that all necessary documentation is prepared accurately. These supplies, which could include materials such as adhesives, tools, archival papers, and rare book bindings, require the correct classification and proper valuation for duty calculation purposes. In order to import these supplies, importers must file an Importer Security Filing (ISF) with U.S. Customs and Border Protection (CBP). The ISF serves as a means for CBP to assess the security risk of imported goods and enhance their ability to target high-risk shipments. By providing detailed information about the imported goods and the supply chain, the ISF helps CBP identify potential security threats. Additionally, importers must also consider the need for a customs bond. A customs bond is a financial guarantee between the importer, the surety company, and CBP. It ensures that the importer will fulfill their obligations, such as paying duties and taxes, complying with customs regulations, and providing any required documentation. A customs bond is necessary for importing goods valued above $2,500, providing an added layer of security for the customs authorities. Before importing antique book restoration and conservation supplies, it's crucial for importers to thoroughly research any additional regulatory requirements. Some supplies may be subject to specific restrictions or require permits or licenses from specialized agencies. For example, if the supplies contain materials derived from endangered species, importers may need to obtain permits from the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service or other relevant agencies. When preparing the documentation for customs clearance, it's important to provide detailed and accurate product descriptions. This helps customs authorities understand the nature of the goods and determine the appropriate classification and duty rate. Importers should include information such as the materials used, the purpose of the supplies, and any relevant certifications or standards compliance. Working with an experienced customs broker can greatly simplify the importing process for antique book restoration and conservation supplies. These professionals have extensive knowledge of customs regulations, understand the unique requirements of this industry, and can provide valuable advice on navigating the complexities of customs clearance. In conclusion, importing antique book restoration and conservation supplies requires careful attention to customs regulations, the filing of an ISF, and the consideration of a customs bond. Importers should also research any additional regulatory requirements and ensure accurate and detailed documentation. By partnering with a reliable customs broker, importers can successfully navigate the complexities of customs clearance in this specialized field. Thank you for joining us today in exploring the world of importing antique book restoration and conservation supplies. We hope you found this episode informative and engaging. Disclaimer note below. Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for our upcoming videos, where we'll continue to explore the exciting world of customs brokerage and international trade.